So you have accomplished a lot of things, and in March you're going to be playing in the All McDonald game,
Yes,
which
sir.
is for all my viewers out there and for people who don't know basketball or not anything about sports. That's a high accomplishment for a high school player to play in the McDonald. Only a few players really do that. You have to have gifted and be talented. You have Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Starmeyer, few players in the NBA. They played in the McDonald game, and today I have our own. I have Kris Dunn. So I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
No problem. I was going to the car to see my dad because he always picks me up and stuff. And he got out the car, shook my hand, and I was wondering why, but he told me that I made it. It was definitely a shock for me and my family, but it just basically shows that hard work pays off. And I just want to thank everybody who supported me and my family
Right.
and my teammates and my coaches. Achievement.
How long have you been dribbling in basketball?
Since I was like 6 years old.
And who do you remember your first basketball, or who gave you your first basketball, or how did you get introduced to the game?
I just went outside one day because I used to be a football player, and I see my brother, my oldest brother, he always played basketball.
Right.
And he just told me to come on the court, and I just started dribbling.
Now we were talking, and I was telling you before the show also that I play basketball too, and I was trying to get like a game of pig or something, even 1-on-1. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Right? Do not let the nice guy fool you. I could play. I could play a good game. So hopefully in the future we could get that going, because I know good things are waited for you in the future. So hopefully you come back and play a game of pig or horse or 1-on-1. I really want to get a 1-on-1. I'm just saying pig and horse because I don't want you to I don't want to frighten you away. We'll get a 1-on-1. I seen how you play, so I know you got some moves. And you're today's a good show because a fantastic athlete, which I envy. But also, most importantly, you're a student athlete. And that's most importantly. You're a student athlete. You're in school. You're a senior, about to go to college. You have accomplished a lot of things. I just heard a few days ago that now you lead the New London High School basketball team in scoring.
Yes, sir.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So my question to you, and I want you really to specify to my viewers, is how do you balance being one of the top basketball players in Connecticut, but also managing your academics? Because there's a lot of people who are trying to follow in footsteps as someone like you to be a great athlete, but their books is holding them back. So how do you do both?
Well,
Because I couldn't.
I mean, I have a great family. They make sure I stay focused and stay humble. And if you want to go somewhere in life and follow your dreams, you got to do both.
Right.
You got to be able to work hard in school, but also on the court too. Basically, school comes first. That's what my family always told me. And make sure that that's done, and then you go work hard in basketball.
Right.
So basically, you just got to live off of that. Just school come first, and then you just go and play basketball.
Now, is sometimes you're getting ready for a big test, and you have a big game the same day or the next day. How do you keep your mind focused on the test, but at the same time keep your mind focused on that big game ahead of you?
I mean, if a big test is about to come up,
Right.
and I got a big game the same day. Usually I go see the teachers after school, try to get some help, relax my mind, make sure that I'm ready for the test first.
Right.
And as a player, you always got to be ready for a game. So before a game, you just got to prepare yourself and just get ready.
When's the last time, do you remember the last time you had a big game and a big test on the same day or the next day?
Well, this year actually, St. Joseph's and Trinity Catholic, they were back-to-back games.
Right.
They had back-to-back tests. But I just went after school with my teachers. They helped me out, and I did good on my grades. And then after that, I just had to get ready with my teammates.
Right. We were talking, my crew members and I was talking to you about the NBA, and we'll get on that a little bit later on that, but we're just talking about as far as teams. Who's your favorite teams? I know we were talking, we have a lot of people now who love New York Knicks.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but so a couple of my crew members, they like New York Knicks. Jeremy Lin, he's been doing great things in the past 9-10 games. But who's one of your NBA teams, or what's your NBA team?
Mine's is the Lakers, of course.
You know what? I respect that. Mine is Chicago Bulls, but my favorite player is Kobe Bryant.
See, my favorite player is Kobe Bryant, but I'm starting to lean on towards Kevin Durant a little more.
Definitely, he's definitely. Oh yeah,
I like the way he plays.
He's making an impact in this league, especially the past couple of years, and especially this season. And who inspires you? Not the NBA, not anybody on TV, but in your life, who inspires you?
I mean,
and why?
I base off my dad, my brother, and God. Me and my brother, we didn't have a good life like others. So, and my dad, he basically came and helped us. And basically I just go off of them.
Right.
Basically, they just keep me focused and tell me to stay humble.
Right.
And then you can never forget God. Without this achievement, being on this stage today, you just got to thank God.
Right. Right. And we have a clip of the game. Are you amazed that sometimes that you're capable of doing certain things, especially at a young age and at a senior in high school? Are you sometimes even amazed, or
sometimes some of the moves I do a little bit?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever like break anybody out their ankles?
Yeah, a couple of people actually on my newest video shows that across a couple people.
Oh my gosh! So you gotta, if you're playing against him, just like if somebody's playing against you out there, what would you tell them? Like, what's the best way to cover you? How would you cover you?
I mean, the best way to cover me, I don't even know.
Okay.
If you want a real answer, I don't even know.
The best way to cover you is by me covering you.
I mean,
when you found out you were playing for the McDonald game, now that's what, March 28th? Tell us a little bit about you and looking forward to playing that game.
It's just an honor right now. There's going to be a lot of great talent, a lot of great players, seeing a lot of great coaches. It's going to be a great atmosphere. It's in Chicago, Chi-Town. It's going to be a big stage. Everybody's just going to see if I can perform against great players, and it's just going to be a great experience for me.
You never know. You may have Kevin Durant watching.
You never know.
Exactly. So you got to, definitely be on your toes for that.
Yeah.
For New London, talk a little bit about, this year's season. I know you said last year you had a good season. You lost a lot of good players, and this year you're doing a good season. Talk to my viewers about what's your plan and the standards for New London High School basketball team.
This year as a team, I think we did good. We're 18-2 right now. We had 2 tough losses versus Hill House and St. Joseph's, both great teams. But right now, we won 14 straight games. I think the chemistry is good. Everybody's working hard, playing defense. I think defense win games in high school, any sport actually. And right now, we're just get ready for the state tournament and try to get back to Mohegan Sun.
Now, what are some of the things you, in your opinion, as a player, as being one of the key players on that team, that you guys have to work on to get to that level?
We're not that big, so rebounding.
Okay.
And we just got to outrun teams. We're a fast team, so we just got to have a lot of great defensive stops, rebound, and be able to run on the break.
Now, how